A long time ago, just after the start of the last millennium, Scotland was at war.
Duncan, the King of Scotland, not only had to defend his country from marauding Viking hordes, but also from treacherous uprisings within Scotland.
His army was strengthened by brave, strong, and valiant Scottish warriors. The greatest of these was Macbeth.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly is done, when the battle's lost and won.
Before the setting of the sun.
Where's the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
Macbeth, Macbeth,
Macbeth. I come, grey Malking.
Padlock calls too.
We're coming.
Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Ha 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 ha.
Meanwhile, near the town of Dunsinane, King Duncan has set up his camp. His army of loyal Scottish lords has been fighting against the Vikings for months, as well as who rebel lord who wants to take his crown.
The Viking soldiers from Norway have often taken advantage of the distraction caused by the rebels and now control many towns in Scotland. Many soldiers in Duncan's army have been lost, and today he has had to send his remaining soldiers out to squash yet another rebellion.
As the king, Duncan cannot go out to the battlefield, for if he was killed, all would be lost. Instead, he must wait as patiently as he can for news, and hope that his son Malcolm will soon tell him what has been happening.
Oh, how I wish that someone would return to give me some news of the battlefield. It is very frustrating not knowing what is happening. I just have to keep hoping that no news is good news.
My lord, Prince Malcolm has returned and brings you news.
Excellent. Bring him in. Oh, am I glad to see you, my son. Tell me, what news?
Am I glad to see you, father? This morning the battle was very close indeed. Neither side was making any progress, but then the Thane of Glamis, the brave Macbeth, well, he deserves that name, charged forwards until he was face to face with the rebel lord, and ran him clean through with his sword.
Hail, brave Macbeth. He's indeed a valiant cousin.
But listen, father, there is more. As soon as our men forced the traitor to retreat, the King of Norway saw his own chance to attack.
Our captains, Macbeth and Banquo, were they afraid?
No, father, they fought twice as hard. I have some bad news, though. The King of Norway was helped by another traitor from our side, the Thane of Cawdor.
The Thane of Cawdor, a traitor.
Macbeth fought like the god of war, though. Hand to hand and sword to sword, he pushed through their army until the victory was ours.
That is great news. But what about the Thane of Cawdor? He won't deceive us again. He must be executed, and Macbeth shall be the new Thane of Cawdor. Servants!
Yes, your majesty.
Go and pronounce the Thane of Cawdor's present death, and with his former title, Thane of Cawdor, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he has lost, noble Macbeth has won.
And so the servants set off towards the battlefield to find Macbeth and give him the good news. Since the battle was over, he hoped Macbeth and the rest of the soldiers would be coming back towards the palace.
Sure enough, as he walked, he passed many soldiers walking towards him. Some with a spring in their step, satisfied with their victory. Others nursed wounds, only wanting to find a doctor.
Meanwhile, Macbeth and his friend Banquo were walking away from the battlefield and crossing the deserted moor. Or was it deserted?
Where have you been, sister?
Killing some swine.
And sister, where are you?
I've had an evil time. Ha 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 ha! Look what I have!
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb. Rector's homeward, he'd come. A drum, Macbeth does come.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it to Dunsinane? What are these? Are you alive? Are you real? Are you spirits of the night?
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis!
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth. Soon you'll be king.
What?
Do not be frightened, good sir. This all sounds like good news to me. Hey, what are you? Tell me the truth. If that's his future, what's in store for me?
Hail, hail, hail! Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
You shall be father of kings, though not be one yourself. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Macbeth and Banquo, all hail!
Stay! Tell me more. I am already Thane of Glamis, but how can I be Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor is alive. He is a prosperous man. And as for becoming king, that's beyond belief. Tell me, where do you get these stories? Answer me!
Where did they go?
Into the air. They have melted away like breath in the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Were they really here? Or did we dream them?
Your children will be kings.
You will be king.
And Thane of Cawdor, didn't they say?
That's what they said. Who's there?
At last, I have found you. I come from King Duncan. He was very pleased to hear of your success, Macbeth. He has sent me to escort you to him and promises you an even greater honor. He instructs me to call you Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true?
But the Thane of Cawdor is still alive. I can't be Thane of Cawdor too.
The man who was Thane of Cawdor has been sentenced to death. I do not know whether he secretly helped the rebels or fought the Vikings, but he is a proven traitor and has confessed.
Thane of Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, but the greatest is yet to come. Don't you hope your children will be kings? Those who said I would be Thane of Cawdor promised they would be.
That means you might be king. Here, can I have a word with you?
Two things have come true. 2 steps to the throne itself. But to become a king? Oh, there are horrible, evil thoughts going through my mind. If I am to become king, will there have to be a murderer?
Look, Macbeth is miles away.
If fate wants me to become king, it will make me king. I don't need to do anything about it.
Worthy Macbeth, we are ready to leave when you are.
I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Let us go to the king. We should think about everything that has happened here and talk of it more later.
Of course.
Enough for now. Come, friends, let us go.
And so they set off for Dunsinane and King Duncan's palace. When they arrived, Duncan was very happy to see them. He thanked them both for their fighting and promised them good places in his court in future. He also thanked the other lords who helped in the battle.
While at camp, the king took the opportunity to name his son, Malcolm, Prince of Cumberland, as his heir. He then suggested that he and the other lords go to Macbeth's castle at Inverness to celebrate their victory in battle and get to know each other better.
Meanwhile, Macbeth had written to his wife, Lady Macbeth, to tell her about what had happened. She was very excited about what for which it had said, and was determined that it would come true, no matter what it.
Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both, O future king. Your letters have opened my eyes, and I can see our future very clearly.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when does he leave?
Tomorrow, so he plans.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see.
Calm yourself, my love.
Now listen, your face is like an open book. It is easy to read what you are thinking. You must look and act as though you were delighted to welcome Duncan into your home. Look like an innocent flower, but be the deadly snake hiding underneath it. Now, go and get ready for tonight's feast. Leave the rest to me. Oh, and here is Duncan.
Ah, our honoured hostess. This is a sweet and pleasant place. May God reward you for your hospitality and trouble in receiving our party.
I wish we could offer 4 times as much. It is an honour to have you here. We are at your service.
Where's the new Thane of Cawdor? We chased him all the way here, but he raced ahead, keen to get home to you.
He is getting ready for the feast, sir.
Take me to my host. We love him highly and shall continue to reward him. Let us go, madame.
Lady Macbeth took Duncan into the castle and showed him the main rooms, which the servants had quickly got ready for his arrival. All the best furniture and decorations were on display, everything in its place. Meanwhile, the castle cook was busy preparing a delicious feast of roast pheasant, beef, fresh bread, and many other delicacies.
That evening, Macbeth and his wife hosted a feast for Duncan, Malcolm, and all the other lords who had came from Dunsinane. The castle hall rang with sounds of chattering and laughing as everybody enjoyed the food and the wine.
However, Macbeth was beginning to feel the pressure of Lady Macbeth's plan, and in the middle of a feast, he slipped quietly away into another room.
If the assassination of the king had no further consequences, and if his death guaranteed success, and if, when I struck the blow, that would be it, I would take the chance. But I was taught to have a conscience and to be kind. I am his cousin and his subject as well as his host, and to protect him against a murderer, not carry the knife myself. Besides, he is a wonderful king. He is beloved by all his subjects and has given me so many honours. I cannot do it. It's only my ambition spurring me on, and ambition can so often lead to downfall. I won't do it. Well, what news?
Why have you left the party?
Has he asked for me?
Don't you know he has?
We will go no further in this business.
What?
He has bestowed honours upon me. I am now Lord Cawdor. Everyone is praising me. Let us enjoy this moment, not cast it aside so soon.
What kind of a man are you? A coward?
Do not call me that. I do all that is right for a man to do. Who dares to do more is not human. And what if we should fail?
Then we fail. But if you are brave, we won't fail. When Duncan is asleep, I'll drag his guards' drink. They'll sleep like pigs, and we can do what we please with the unguarded Duncan.
Surely, if we smeared the sleeping guards with blood and even used their daggers, then everyone will think
That they have done it. Yes!
my mind is made up. We will do it tonight. But now we must return to the feast and look as though we had not a care in the world.
Macbeth and his wife returned to the party, and Macbeth tried to look as though he was enjoying himself. King Duncan asked where he had been, but Macbeth made up an excuse and said he was been feeling unwell. Eventually, long after midnight, everybody went to bed, and Macbeth walked about the castle to check that all was secure.
There are almost no stars and no moon, and I don't know what time it is. It must be very late. My eyelids feel like lead, but I cannot sleep. I wish to God that these evil dreams would leave me. Who's there?
A friend.
Sir, can't you sleep? The king's in bed. He had a wonderful evening, has tipped the servants very generously, and wants to give this diamond to your wife for being such a wonderful hostess. He is a very happy man.
Well, we did our best.
You did wonderfully. I dreamt of the Wood sisters last night. Some of the things they foretold have come true for you.
I don't think about them at all. But maybe when we have an hour together, let us talk more of their prophecies.
Whenever suits you.
Banquo, if you support me when the time comes, I'll look after you.
If I can stay free from evil and loyal to the king, I will do whatever I can.
Good. In the meantime, sleep well.
Thank you, sir, and the same to you.
My wife will ring the bell when my drink is ready. In the meantime, I will wait out here. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch you. I cannot touch you, but I see you still. Why can I see you but not hold you? Or are you just a dagger of the mind? A hallucination? It's still there, as solid as the one in my belt. It's pointing towards Duncan's room, and it's just like the dagger I was going to use. My eyes are tricking my other senses. No, it's still there. And now it's covered with blood. My mind's playing tricks on me. I'm so wound up with this whole bloody business that now I'm seeing things. It's the middle of the night. Half the world is asleep, and nature seems dead. Witches cast their spell, and wolves howl, and murderers creep like ghosts. Enough talk. Now is the time to do the deed. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for 'tis a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
The wine which has made them drunk has made me bold. What was that? Oh, only an owl. He'll be doing it now. The doors are unlocked and the snoring servants' drinks have been drugged as planned. Nothing will wake them.
Who's there?
Alas! Someone has woken up. It's going wrong. If it isn't done, we will be finished. Shh. I left the daggers ready. He couldn't miss them. If the sleeping Duncan had not looked so much like my father, I would have done it myself. My husband!
I have done the deed. Did you hear that noise?
I heard an owl scream and some crickets cry. Didn't you call out?
When?
Now.
As I came down.
Yes.
This is a sorry sight.
A sorry sight? What a foolish idea!
Shh! Who is in the second bedroom?
Prince Malcolm and his brother, Prince Donalbain.
I thought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep!"
What are you saying?
The voice cried out to the entire house, "Glamis has murdered sleep, and Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more."
Who cried out like that? My lord, you will send yourself mad with such thoughts. Now go and get some water to wash the blood off your hands. And did you leave the daggers up there? No. Are you mad? Take them back and smear the blood on Duncan's guards. Remember the plan.
I will not go back there. I dare not look upon what I've done.
You spineless fool. I'll do it myself. The sleeping and the dead look exactly the same. Only a child would be scared of that. I'll smear blood on the guards' faces to make them appear guilty.
Where is that knocking? Every little noise makes me jump. And whose hands are these? There is enough on them to turn the green sea red.
My hands are of your colour, but I'd be ashamed to have a heart so white. I can hear knocking at the south gate. Quick, let's get back to our room. A little water will wash this away. The rest is easy. Come on, don't lose your nerve now, and snap out of your brooding.
Wake Duncan with this knocking. Oh, I wish you could.
Is anyone about? Has Macbeth been seen? Ah, here he is. My knocking must have woken him. Good morning, noble sir.
Good morning to you, Macduff.
Has the queen awakened? Has the king awakened yet, my worthy Thane?
Not yet.
He ordered me to call on him. And I'm nearly late.
His room is just through there.
I'll go and wake him. That's why I'm here. He leaves today, does he not?
That is what he said. What a rough night. People have reported chimneys blown down, strange screams of death, and owls screeching all night. Someone even said they felt an earthquake.
Oh, horror, horror, horror.
What is it?
Terrible, terrible. The king has been murdered.
Murdered? His Majesty?
Go to his room. See for yourself. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. Raise the alarm. There's murder and treason. Banquo, Donalbain, Malcolm. Wake up. Wake up. Ring the bell. Someone.
What has happened? Why the alarm?
Oh, gentle lady, the news is too dreadful for your delicate ears. Banquo, the king is dead, murdered.
What? No, not in our house.
This is too cruel in anyone's house. Macduff, tell me this is not true.
If I could have died an hour before this happened, I would have died a happy man. But now there is nothing worth living for.
What is wrong?
Your father, the king, has been murdered.
By whom?
It seems that the guards did it. They were both covered in blood. Their eyes were wild like madmen. No man would have been safeguarded by them.
I wish that now that I'd not lost my temper, killed them both.
Why did you then?
There lay Duncan fatally stabbed and covered in his own royal blood. And there lay the murderers with their daggers, dripping with the same blood. You'd tell me who could stop themselves from getting revenge, those who had a heart to love and the courage to show it.
Oh, help me!
Look to the lady.
What should I do? I could be next. I need to get out of here. I can cry my tears later.
Let us meet shortly in the hall and there decide our course of action. With God's help, I will fight against this treason.
And so will I.
It is no use staying here. I will go to England and send my brother Donald Bane to Ireland. If we split up, we will be safer. There are too many daggers here, hiding behind smiling faces. The people closest to us have most reason to murder us. And the murderer of our father, the king, is only the beginning. We must both get away quickly, or we will be next.
And so Malcolm got on his horse and rode as fast as he could to the castle of King Edward in England, while his brother, Donalbain, rode to the coast to find a boat to Ireland. Unfortunately for them, their sudden departure made them look guilty, and the other lords thought that Malcolm might have killed his father in hopes of becoming the king sooner. With the princes gone and suspected of murder, the other lords proposed that Macbeth should become the new king.
Once he was officially king, Macbeth and his queen went to the royal palace at Dunsinane with some of their friends to make preparations for the first saint's banquet. Macbeth invited Banquo to be the guest of honour, but at the same time, he was also rather worried.
Yes, for Macbeth had not forgotten the other parts of the Weird Sisters' prophecy. When they had said that Banquo's children would be kings, not Macbeth's children. Every night he had terrible nightmares about having killed Duncan and about being discovered. He was worried that Banquo and his son Fleance might be a threat, and decided that he would have to kill them both as well, just to make sure.
On the day of the feast, Banquo and his son went riding in the woods. On the way back, they were ambushed by 3 murderers paid by Macbeth to kill them both. Banquo did not survive the attack, but Fleance escaped. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the feast was getting underway.
Is he standing? Wait, he needs to stand.
My lords and ladies, welcome to this, my first state banquet as King of Scotland. While recent events have shaken us all, I thank you for your support and hope that you will have a pleasant evening. Let the feast begin.
Your Majesty, may I have a word? The 3 men who you sent into the woods have returned and say that Banquo will certainly not be attending the feast tonight.
So is he dead?
That's what they say.
And they killed his son, Fleance.
No, Fleance escaped.
Fleance is still alive. This could be bad for me. You are sure Banquo is dead?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. At least the adult serpent is dead. The little worm that has wriggled away is harmless for now. Go now. I need to rejoin the party.
My lord, is everything all right?
Yes. Nothing to worry about. Let us celebrate. Which of you has done this?
Done what, sire?
It was not me. You cannot say it was me.
Please remain seated, worthy friends. My lord is often like this. It is a fit that will soon pass, and it helps if you try and ignore it. What is wrong with you?
Can you not see? It's enough to scare the devil.
Oh, really? There's nothing there. When all is said and done, you're looking at a stool.
Look there. Look. Now do you believe me? Speak if you can.
Are you a man? Have you gone crazy?
I see him as sure as I am standing here.
My worthy lord, you are forgetting your guests.
I am sorry. Worthy friends, please forgive me. I have a strange illness that sometimes comes over me. It is nothing to worry about, I assure you. Let us have a toast. Love and health to all. I drink to the general joy of the whole table and to our absent friends, our dearest friend Banquo, who is not here yet. To you all! No! Get out of my sight! Go find a grave!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am afraid it sometimes gets worse like this before it gets better. It does tend to ruin the evening, though.
I am not scared of you. Come here, I dare you. Come on, pretend if you are a Russian bear, a rhinoceros, or a savage tiger, or whatever. If I tremble, you could call me a baby girl. Go on, be off with you. Get out of here! You see, he is gone. I am a man again. Ladies, gentlemen, please be seated again.
You have ruined the evening with your behavior.
How can you stay so calm? I see these sights and turn white with fear.
Shh, keep it to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I should get him to bed. Do not say anything to him. It will make things worse. Just pretend nothing happened. There is no need for any formal farewells. A fond good night to you all.
Macbeth went to bed very troubled, feeling that this was only the beginning and that his visions were going to get a lot worse. He had also noticed that Macduff had not come to the feast and was worried that Macduff might not be loyal to him, or worse still, might suspect him in having a hand in Duncan's murder.
He tossed and turned all night, dreading in his dreams, and by morning he has resolved to go back to the Weird Sisters and in hope they might tell him the worst that could happen and prepare him for it. Meanwhile, on the moor, the witches were busy.
Thrice the brindled cat have mewed, Press the one the hedgehog whined.
Harpier cries, it's time, it's time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails flow, toad the under cold stone. Days and nights is 31, sweltered venom sleeping God, bore you first in the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and blake. Eye of a newt, toe of a frog. Wool of a bat, tongue of a dog. Adder's fork, blindworm's sting. Lizard's leg, outlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hellbot's boil and bubble.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Scale of a dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy's moor and gulf, of the raving salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged in the dark, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drabe. Make the gruel thick and slab, add it to a tiger's children for the ingredients of our cauldron.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. Ha 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 ha!
By the breaking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open lock, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What are you doing?
A deed without a name.
I summon you in the name of your black magic, or whatever it is, to answer me, though you untie winds that batter churches, though you let stormy waves swallow up ships, though you let palaces and pyramids fall into their foundations. Answer me when I ask.
Speak, demand,
We'll answer.
Would you rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters? Call them. Let's see them.
Come high or low, let apparition show.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware fane of fire, dismiss me, enough.
Thank you, whoever you are. You're right about my concern about Macduff. But one more word.
He is gone. He's another, more powerful than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. If I had 3 ears, I'd listen to you.
Be bloody, bold, and resilient. Love to scold the power of man, for no man of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then Macduff, you might as well live. Why should I fear you? Why should I fear anyone? For nobody born of a woman can harm Macbeth. I will make doubly sure, though, and kill him anyway.
Listen, but do not speak.
Be brave and lion-hearted. Turn no notice of rebels, puddlers, and your enemies. Macbeth shall never be beaten until great Bynum Wood, the high Dunsinane Hill, shall come against him.
That will never be. That can never happen. Who will make the trees leave the ground and march as an army? No one! There will be no rebellions or uprisings, not until Burnham Wood rises itself, and Macbeth will reign until he dies of natural old age. But tell me one thing more. Do you know Banquo's children shall ever reign in this kingdom?
Don't ask no more.
You must! Tell me or be cursed forever!
Show, show, show. Show his eyes to grieve his heart, come like shadows then depart.
You look too much like the ghost of Banquo. Go! And you look like the first. The third is like the rest. You filthy hags! Why did you show me this?
You did ask.
4, 5, 6, 7. And now the 8th carries a mirror showing many more. Some have 2 kingdoms, and now blood-coloured Banquo smiles at me and points to the kings as if they are his. What? Is this so?
Yes, all is so. But why is Macbeth so amazed? Come, sisters, let's cheer him up. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, fast to go about and about, thrice to find and thrice to mind, thrice again to make up 9, peace to charms wound up.
Where are they? Gone?
Macbeth ran back to the palace, his mind still racing with what he had just heard. Suddenly, a messenger arrived with news that Macduff had fled to England to try and raise an army against Macbeth.
When Macbeth heard this, he was very angry indeed, as it meant that Macduff was a traitor to him, the King of Scotland. In revenge for Macduff's treachery, Macbeth sent some of his men to Macduff's castle in Fife, where they killed Macduff's wife and children.
Meanwhile, Macduff had just arrived at the court of King Edward in England, where Prince Malcolm was staying. At first, Malcolm thought Macduff might be a spy sent by Macbeth, but he was eventually convinced that the two of them began to plan an attack on Macbeth.
Just then, a messenger arrived from Scotland with the news that Macduff's family had been killed. Macduff was shocked, but determined to avenge their deaths. So he, Malcolm, their new army set off for Scotland at once.
Meanwhile, in Scotland, not everything was going to plan.
Two nights I have watched now, and have seen most alarming sight. Since His Majesty King Macbeth went into the field, I have seen my lady, Queen Macbeth, rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take out paper, fold it, write upon it, read it afterwards, seal it, and again return to bed, yet all this while in a most fast asleep. Look!
Out, damned spot! Out, I say! 1, 2, why, here's another. Hell is murky. Shame on you, my lord. A soldier and afraid? What do we have to fear? Yet who would have thought the old man would have so much blood in him?
Did you hear that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands near be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You will ruin everything behaving like that.
She should say not such things.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes in Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh!
There is something very wrong here.
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I have told you before, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave. To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand.
What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed!
God forgive us all. We must look after her, remove all means of annoyance from her, and keep an eye upon her. So good night. My mind she has puzzled and amazed my sight. I think but dare not speak.
A few days later, the English army, led by Macbeth and Malcolm, arrived in Scotland, so Macbeth would not see them coming. They decided to hide in Burnham Wood, a small forest near the royal palace.
Macbeth, meanwhile, had spent months since his coronation dealing with rebellion after rebellion. He was not worried because the Wood sisters had told him no man born of a woman could kill him. But he was very tired of fighting. He retreated to the royal palace in Dunsinane and made sure there was enough supplies to withstand a siege.
Bring me no reports of rebellions or desertions. Let them all run away. I am not afraid of them. Till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane, why should I be afraid? Ha! Who is this boy, Malcolm? Was he born of a woman? The spirits told me, no man born of a woman shall even have power of you. I am not afraid. What the devil do you want, you pale-faced lunatic? Where did you get that goose look?
There are 10,000
Geese, fool!
soldiers, sir.
What soldiers, pale-face?
The English army, sir.
Fetch my armor! I'll fight until the flesh is hacked from my bones. Give me my armor! Hurry up! And while you're at it, cure the sickness of my country too. Get my armor! Follow me with it. I will not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
If I were from Dunsinane, away and clear, not even money would draw me back here.
Here I think it's safe, but we'll never get the whole army here without Macbeth seeing us.
Fear not, I have an idea. Let us tell each of the soldiers to cut a branch from one of the trees in Burnham Wood and carry it in front of him.
But why, sire?
It will give us camouflage to hide the size of our army from Macbeth.
Yes, sir. It seems that Macbeth is preparing to fight us here, at the palace.
It is his only hope. His men are deserting him wherever they can. He does not have enough soldiers left to fight us on the battlefield. Now, let us return to Burnham Wood.
They are on their way, so I am told. Ha! Dunsinane Palace is so strong that they will die of starvation out there, or the plague. Still, that we had enough men to take them on face to face. What is that noise?
It is a cry of a woman. My good lord, I will go and investigate.
I have almost forgotten the taste of fear. There was a time when a shriek in the night would have sent shivers down my spine. But now I am so used to these horrors and murderous store that nothing shocks me anymore. What is it?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Out, out, brave candle! Life's but a walking shadow, a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Sir, there is more news. I know what I've seen, but I don't know how to tell you.
Just say it!
As I was looking for the queen, sir, I looked towards Burnham Wood, and then, sir, I thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
See for yourself if you do not believe me. You can see it coming not 3 miles away. It is moving.
If you are lying, I shall hang you on the nearest tree. They said, fear not until Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane. And now a wood does come to Dunsinane. To arms, prepare for battle. I am ready to die if I have to. Ring the alarm bell. Blow, wind, comrade. At least we'll die with armor on our back.
Now, men, we are near enough. Throw down these branches and show yourselves who you are. Worthy Macbeth, lead us into battle.
Fare you well. Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
I will go to marshal the troops.
Show your face. I'll be revenged on you for what you did to me and to my family. I will kill you and only you in this battle. Let me find him, fortune. Ask for no more. Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men, I have avoided you. Beware, Macduff, they said. Get ready. There's too much of your blood on my soul already.
I have no words for you. My sword is my voice.
There is no point fighting me. My life is protected. I cannot be harmed by any man born of a woman.
Then despair. Those witches did not tell you that I was ripped from my mother's womb by the doctors before the natural time.
Those devils. They lied. They juggled with their words. They promised me the world. And let me think. I had it all. But now I see I have nothing. I cannot fight you.
Then surrender, you coward. We'll put your head on a pole like a monster, and under it will write, "Here you may see the triumph."
I cannot surrender. I cannot bow down to Malcolm and be mocked by the crowd. I will try to the last. Lay on, Macduff, and damn and be him that cries, "Hold! Enough!"
Macduff is missing. I hope he is safe. In battles, some people must die. But on this great day, it seems we have lost only a few men.
Hail, king, for now you are. The traitor's cursed head lies on the ground yonder. He is dead, and the world is free again. I see you are surrounded by your men, the pearls of your kingdom. So let them join me in saying, "All hail Malcolm, King of Scotland."
Thanes, kinsmen, thank you for your support. Soon I'll reward you and thank you individually for your efforts today. We will call home our exiled friends abroad who fled the traps from Macbeth's tyranny. We will root out those who are loyal to this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. From today, Scotland will be a better place.
All hail Malcolm, King of Scotland.